My boyfriend's electric razor was borrowed by his female best friend. When she returned it, it was covered in tiny, dark hairs. Are these her armpit hairs? I demanded, storming into the bathroom. Before my boyfriend could answer, a series of comments popped up in my vision, like a live stream chat. LOL, this girlfriend is so petty. What else is a razor for if not for shaving? If she's this mad about armpit hair, imagine if she knew the bestie used it to shave her bikini line. She'd probably have a heart attack. Don't worry, guys. If she doesn't throw a fit and start a huge fight, how will the male lead ever realize his true feelings? He's been hiding behind the best friend label for years because he's scared of losing her. This is true love, I'm telling you. Just waiting for the crazy girlfriend to push him away so the bestie can swoop in and comfort him. Sparks will fly, and they'll finally get their happily ever after. My boyfriend's annoyed voice snapped me back to reality. So what if they are? We're best friends, we don't care about that stuff. Stop being so dramatic. I just smiled and handed the razor back to him. It's your stuff. If you're not grossed out, then it's fine by me. Asher was a neat freak with a touch of OCD. Since we moved in together, I'd kept our apartment spotless. I hand-washed and ironed all his clothes, making sure there was never a single wrinkle. I mopped the floors twice a day, and I changed the sheets every 3 days. Normally, I would have meticulously cleaned every single hair off that razor before giving it back to him, but this time, I just handed it to him, hairs and all. Asher stared at me, stunned. The live stream chat in my head exploded. WTF? Why isn't she flipping out? Isn't she supposed to have a full-blown meltdown and demand an explanation? Yeah, at this point in the story, the bestie and the male lead are still just friends. It's the crazy girlfriend's jealousy that pushes him into the bestie's arms. If she doesn't follow the script, what's gonna happen to our girl? OMG. This stupid side character is going off script. What is she planning? I ignored the ridiculous comments and walked out of the bathroom. I'm going to be late for work, Asher called after me, grabbing my arm. He didn't have to say it. I knew he didn't want to use that razor and was hoping I'd clean it for him. But why should I have to clean up after another woman's pubic hairs? Oh, I said flatly. Then you should probably hurry up. I gently closed the bedroom door behind me, ignoring the shocked look on his face, and calmly started packing my suitcase. Asher and I met our freshman year of college. He was the student body president, and I was the top-ranked incoming student. We were assigned to co-host the orientation ceremony. I wasn't looking for a relationship, but he pursued me relentlessly. He wrote me heartfelt letters every morning and evening, brought me 3 home-cooked meals a day, and if I so much as glanced at something in a store window, it would appear on my desk the next day. When I was being bullied by some upperclassmen, he was always the first one there to defend me. Everyone said we were the perfect couple. Eventually, I was swept up in the romance of it all and agreed to be his girlfriend on his 18th attempt. The first time I heard about his female best friend was the night I said yes. We were watching a movie when his phone started buzzing incessantly. It's just my best bro, he'd whispered in my ear. Probably heard the good news and is calling to congratulate me. I'll just take this outside. I didn't think much of it at the time, but he was on the phone for the entire movie, an hour and a half. When the movie ended, I was pushed along with the crowd, finally getting some fresh air. I saw him standing under a streetlight, moths fluttering around him. It was a hot summer night, and his arms were covered in mosquito bites, but he hadn't moved an inch. As I got closer, I heard a cheerful, feminine voice on the other end of the line. Can't you stand a little closer to the light, dude? I can't see your face. You're finally in a relationship, and you're just going to forget about your best friend, huh? We haven't seen each other in, like, 6 months. It hit me then. His best bro was a girl. I stared at Asher, and he had a pout on his face. Don't even start with me. It's my first day in a relationship. You've been in one for 6 months. I didn't realize it then, but that was right when he had